Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to English class. As you can see, today our discussion topic is letter writing. So today we are going to discuss a very important part of our English language. It is letter. You all have done letter earlier in your previous classes. You all are very well acquainted with all the rules. But today we are going to discuss this letter writing, and because this is the part, this is the area of our board exam, which one is really very scoring. You all can get 10 out of 10 by writing a very good letter. And what you all have to do, that you all can able to write a very good letter, just you have to follow up or go as per the format of our letter. So let's start our topic. Today's one is letter writing. So letter writing, what is it? Letter is a mode of communication. It's a means of communication. By using it, you all can convey your thoughts, your ideas. So letters are divided into formal and informal. Informal letter, the letter we are writing to our family members, to our non-people, to our friends and relatives is known as informal letter. And formal letter, what it is? The letter we are writing to the businessmen, to the officials, to the editor of any newspaper or a magazine is called the formal letter. And formal letter are really very important for all of us. So, and for this you have to follow up a particular format. And today about that format we are going to start discussion. So let's start our topic, letter writing. So very first, what you all have to keep in your mind while writing a letter, you all have to use the left hand side of the page of your paper. You all have to remain or start from the left hand side part of the copy or any page where you are writing your letter. So let's start. Very first, what you have to write here, the sender's address. So what is sender's address? Senders means the person who is sending a letter. So in a question paper, you will get the question to write a letter. And who is writing a letter? You all can imagine that who is writing a letter? Who is sender here? You all are. Just like I am writing a letter, so I am the sender. So I have to write my own address here. So one more thing you have to keep in your mind while writing this sender's address. The sender's address is usually always given in the question. And suppose in any case you do not have the sender's address or it's not mentioned in the question. So what you have to do, you can write any one of the address as per your wish. So you have to write the sender's address. This is our first part. And now what is the second one? Format. So now you will write the date. So date, how you can write the date? So just like today is 29th March 2020, so you can write the same one date. So easily you can write the date, you can mention the date of the day. And then you have to leave one line blank here. So you will leave one line and then third part. So here you will write the receiver's address. So the receiver's address, you all get it. The receiver, who is the receiver of our letter? To the person who are writing the letter. It can be the editor of any newspaper or the magazine, or any officer to whom you are writing a letter to complain regarding anything, or you want to give any order in any company. So that officer, so that person is our receiver. So that address you have to write here. Place of receiver's address. and receiver address also you will get in your question paper easily. Now fourth one is subject. So what is the subject of our letter? You will get the subject in your same one question. Just you have to write the precise form of your letter, the precise topic of your letter, that what is the topic, that why you are writing this letter, to whom you are writing this letter, just like to the editor you are writing this letter, and what is the subject of your letter. So that subject, that topic will come here in a precise form, in a short form you have to write your subject here. So for this salutation, what you can write here, just like, to wish them respectfully, you may write, respected sir, madam, or you just can write sir, or can write madam, or you can write respected sir, respected madam, or you just write dear sir, dear madam also you can mention here. So this is our salutation. So guys, now it's the turn of the body of the letter. So body of the letter is divided into three main parts, three main paragraphs you can say. So these three main paragraphs are the body of the letter you can say, and the body of the letter is the part where you will get more and more marks. You all can get your 10 out of 10 marks here just by writing a very good body of the letter. And how you have to write, what's the format that you all have to follow up? This is the body of the letter. It's three parts divided into three main sections. It's first one, introduce yourself and the purpose of the writing the letter. Why you have written this letter, why you are writing this letter to the editor, to the officer. So what is your purpose? What is the idea behind writing this letter? Why you want to write this letter? So this is the first paragraph of our letter. Here you have to introduce yourself. You have to give a short intro in a line, and then in this same one paragraph you have to mention that why you are writing the letter, what is the purpose behind that you want to write this letter. And then in the second one, the detail of the topic. So here in this area, in this section, in this part, you have to elaborate deeply your topic, and you want to place any order in any company, or if it's a complaining letter, so you want to write your whole problem here and define it in a perfect way, step by step, point by point. So this is the detail of the topic, the second paragraph of the body of the letter. Now come to the third one. This is the conclusion area. Here you have to conclude that what you want from that person to whom you are writing this letter. So here this is the conclusion of the letter, what you want exactly, and this is the conclude. Here you have to conclude your letter. So this is the third one. Here in a line or a two, you will write your problem, what you want exactly from that person. Just like you want to change your that you have placed an order or anything, you want to change that product. So this is the area, this is the conclusion of our letter. Now come to the next one part. Now next one part of our format is complimentary closing. So what is this complimentary closing? Here you want to give a complimentary closing to your letter. So you are going to close your letter here, and before closing it, you will give a complimentary closing to it. And for this, what you have to write? For this, you will write here, just like yours sincerely, or yours obediently, yours faithfully. So these things you can write here to give it a complimentary close. So here your letter is closed, and now at the end you will write the signature. So here you will write the signature, and for this you will write your name, address and other things you can mention, your phone number, your email ID, so many things you can mention here in the signature. If it is given in the question you can use, if nothing is given there, then you can use your own email ID or anything you can assume here. So if it is given in the question paper you can use that one, otherwise you can write any one, email ID, address, name or anything you can write here if it is not mentioned. So this is the format, student, we have to follow up, we have to take care while writing a formal letter. First of all, let's revise it again. First of all, you will write the sender's address, means our own address. While writing we have to use, it is given usually in the question, and then we have to write the date, and date, any recent one date you can write, and then you have to leave one line blank, and then receiver's address, to person who are writing the letter, that person's address will come in at place of receiver's address, and then the subject will come. You have to write a precise form of the topic at the place of subject, and then the salutation will come, and then further the body is divided into 3 paragraphs, and then after the body the complimentary closing will come. For complimentary closing you can write yours sincerely, yours faithfully, obediently, and then the signature will come. So students, today we have discussed the format of our letter, and I hope you all have understand very well. You all have got it how or what's the format we have to follow up while writing a letter, and this is the area where you can get very good marks just by following up the format and just by taking care of a few of the things. You can get very good marks just by using the format, just by keeping all these points in mind. And what you have to do, just open up any grammar book and note down any question of the formal letter, and please try to make or try to write a format of the formal letter as per the format that we have discussed just now. So please take care of yourself, stay inside, stay healthy. Thank you.